And today we're going to be talking a little bit about what Shakira Austin has said for about the Washington Mystics. And obviously, lads, um, sorry, I'm in a hotel, can't really be much louder, but we're going to get 3 more videos out today because, lads, we're fighting for our damn lives. We're fighting for our lives. We have been hovering up and down from 57K for the last week. For the last week, we have been going over and under and over and under and over and under 57K. So if you guys could subscribe, be greatly appreciated. At this stage, our goal was 60K by the end of the season. There's no Caitlyn Clark. Our goal is to stay at 50K, 57K. That is our goal, is to get back above 57K. But anyway, this is Shakira Austin. So what has happened with Shakira Austin is she is a player for the Washington Mystics, and she was not happy. Why? Because it is. Caitlyn Clark, the vast majority of fans when the game was moved to Baltimore were there to see Caitlyn Clark, even then when she didn't play. Even when she didn't play, there were not tens of thousands, I think there was like 10,000 fans, but there were still 10,000 fans, thousands of fans there realistically just to see Caitlyn Clark. Is she going to sign the Lexi jersey? Yeah. Caitlyn Clark signed Lexi whole jersey, but looks like she thought about skipping the whole jersey. Yeah, but basically, Shakira Austin, you can see right here, the Mystics don't play their games in Baltimore. Instead, they compete in the DC's Cape First Arena, which holds 4,200. However, the franchise decided to move the games to a larger CFG Bank Arena to atone for the influx of Indiana fans. It says here there are large fan bases owed to Caitlyn Clark. We know that. Also, shout out to Robin in the bottom right-hand corner. But, yeah, Shakira Austin was not happy. She was like, I'm hoping we can get some real support from our own fans and what we have building up. She added, we had MVP chance for age a couple of games ago, which I understand. But it's like we're in DC, so support us. So I'm hoping Baltimore can be an arena where we can consistently play and get those fans. But if they're going to cheer for us, if they're not going to cheer for us, then I don't want to play there. I'm going to be honest. When you play the Indiana Fever, you're going to be playing in bigger arenas. And all those fans are going to be Indiana Fever fans. Like, I think I saw something that was like Washington Mystics have sold out like 40 games in a row, where I'm like, it's kind of easy to sell out when you got 4,000 seats. You're probably not going to sell out 10,000 unless you're playing the Fever. You might sell out 10,000 once if you're playing the Sky. Unlikely, very unlikely, if we're being honest. You might sell out 10,000 if you're playing the Liberty, maybe the Lynx, but probably not. I don't know. But she seemed to be completely fine with the MVP chance in her home arena for another player, but not fine with this. If the fans were able to support us and it felt like a home game, I wouldn't mind coming out here, but if they're going to keep wishy-washy, keep us in DC. The reason why the games are moving is for your owner's pockets. I want you, if you want to go and call out your owner for doing this for money, please do. Your owner is the same owner that went on national TV and said, why can't the entire WNBA be on the cover of Sports Illustrated? Sorry, it wasn't Sports Illustrated, sorry, be on the cover of Time magazine. Why did Caitlyn Clark have to be Athlete of the Year? Why couldn't the WNBA be the League of the Year? Your owner said that. The same owner that moved this game. The same owner that moved this game for a scheduling conflict. Ironically, the only reason that it wasn't in a bigger arena is because there was a scheduling conflict in the bigger arena. At the end of the day, these owners care about one thing and one thing only, and it's money. So, Shakira Austin, who's allowed to have whatever opinion that she wants. She's allowed to have whatever opinion that she wants about this. Yeah, it's not changing anything. It is absolutely not changing anything in the way things go in the WNBA. It does not matter. Shakira Austin can be furious. Shakira Austin could threaten to leave the Mystics if they make them play in Baltimore. It does not matter. They're going to be playing in Baltimore again. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. If it makes dollars, it makes sense, and it makes a lot of freaking dollars. It makes so much money. Like, at the end of the day, I can't remember what team it was. Sorry, no, it was the Mystics last year. It was the Mystics, and last year because they had 2 games, I think, in the 20,000. Their 2 home games against Indiana were in 20,000 seater stadiums. Something like 40% of their home attendance on the year were from those 2 games. It was something crazy, and I'm definitely wrong with that, with those numbers, but it was something as ludicrous as that. Like 30-40% of their attendance was just against the Indiana Fever, and that was 2 of their 20 home games. It was like 10% of their home games for like 40% of their total attendance. It was something crazy. But yeah, it's just a situation that I get it from a player's perspective, but the reason why your games are being moved to Baltimore is because Indiana Fever fans want to pay money to your owner. And if there's anyone to call out, it's call out the owner. Not just make this blanket statement. Call her out by call her out, call them out. Call out Sheila Johnson. Call her out. I mean, she had no problem saying that, the dub Caitlyn Clark shouldn't be the time athlete of the year, but then she had a problem with that, but she has no problem taking money because of Caitlyn Clark. She has no problem raking in the cash that comes with Caitlyn Clark, but she has a problem with Caitlyn Clark getting any of the accolades. But yeah, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. And to be honest, if I'm somebody's away player, she's not the first person to say this. She's not the first person to say something like this. Santu said something like that last year for Dallas, but she was like, I wish there were, it's great to see the fans, but I wish there were our fans, which is fair enough. Like Cheryl Reeve wasn't happy with the fans being against them. At the end of the day, it's something that's going to happen, and it's something that isn't that big a deal. Realistically, what Shakira Austin said here is not that big a deal. Does it really matter? Yeah or no, honestly. Does it kind of matter for these players? Sure. But at the end of the day, like the players, regardless of what they say, they can be frustrated, but like they want more money, so this is kind of what comes with the territory. You want more money, you gotta do what's gonna bring you more money, and unfortunately appeasing the Indiana Fever fan base is realistically what's going to make this league the most money right now, even when Caitlyn Clark is not playing basketball anymore. So anyway, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Again, sorry for my voice. In a hotel and can't really do much when it comes to face cam. Can't really do too much else. But yeah, I'll have face cam back tomorrow. I didn't prep my videos. Like I recorded my first 4 videos today at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and thought, oh yeah, I'll record later at night, but there's people in the room beside me now, so I can't really. So yeah, I will record all of it early tomorrow. So all 7 or 8 videos that come out tomorrow will be recorded early, and then I will be doing something like this as a breakdown for the Fever game. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.